Well, that was way too nice. But Pieter Boekhoff, one of the original co-founders of AcceleratorYYC. I had two very, very passionate and wonderful co-founders in the beginning, Christian and Victoria McLean. We started this about 2 years ago, and we didn't really know the direction we were going to go into. We just knew that we wanted to be a part of the startup community and try and impact change within that community. I think we've done that to a point, and we've had a lot of good success, and there's a lot of really great people in Calgary. It was interesting to find out that we met a lot of them when we went to other places. So I met Michelle Sklar in Vancouver at the Grow Conference. And just coincidences like that where you running into people who are passionate, energetic, and really want to make a change in Calgary in the entrepreneurship space, focusing on tech, social, and energy innovation. So we've got some really good announcements around that, and then I'll bleed into Global Entrepreneurship Week and why we're kicking it off here. I would like to introduce Hannah Cree. She's the new director of AcceleratorYYC. We're very, very pleased to have her here. You've all heard from the very eloquent Stephen King. We're glad to have him for a second year. We've got Randy Thompson on board as the Angel Liaison. He is in Mexico right now in the sun, so we're all jealous of him. But he's also joining us, which is very exciting. We've got a lot of great full-time startups here, so I'm just going to list them off quickly so they're recognized. eSchedule, they've got a spot in the back there. Lindsay Project is doing amazing things with 3D graphical interfaces for teaching on medical devices and helping med school students learn. Dissolve has taken up a space with us recently. Sponsor Energy, Rentco, the agency, a great boutique tech PR firm that's been with us for a while. Unleash Potential, they're doing the zombie run, and they've got some really cool places where they're doing holiday rejects, which is the Christmas sweaters, the ugly Christmas sweaters. They've got a great online store. Custom Learning Solutions, Jim Henneford, in BT Technologies, he's doing haptic feedback for helping the blind to interact with digital content, which is amazing. He's building it all downstairs. He's a fantastic guy. And of course, Easy Robot. They make amazing robots, and they're also downstairs. We've got a lot of part-time rentals as well. I won't list through all those people, but we're very pleased to help all of them. We've got some fantastic alumni that have come out of the space. Print Appears moved down to San Francisco temporarily to live their dream and follow the money. Boku, Poshview, FastCAD, and Community Point, just to name a few. I'm also really proud to announce that AcceleratorYYC started as a startup, and we've reached a critical mass where we're going to transition into a nonprofit so that we can facilitate and help people a lot easier, work towards some funding goals and expansion and things of that nature. And it also gives us the opportunity to put together an amazing board. We've got Patrick Lord, who's joining the board, one of the co-founders of iStock Photo and CEO of Dissolve. We're very pleased to have him. Ken Batista, he's up in Edmonton. He's the founder of Flight Path Ventures and Startup Edmonton. He was actually on stage with Brad Feld in Boulder, Colorado, I think yesterday, which was very exciting. Dan Park, he's the VP of Azure Capital. He represents the VC space for us. Alice Reimer, founder of Avoco. Everyone in the tech space knows they recently sold to Accruent, which is a very big deal for Calgary and tech startups. We need to start celebrating those successes a lot more, being a bit more American about it, and getting our name out there, because Calgary is an amazing startup scene and a lot of successful companies. She was also named Alberta's 50 most influential people and Canada's top female entrepreneur in 2011. Sean Collins is also joining the board. Very pleased to have him on. He's co-founder of Student Energy. Kenneth Bond is in the back. He's co-founder of Poshview. Lucas Tomei, he's with Dentons Canada, so he's going to sit on as our secretary and on the board. And myself, I'm pleased to be involved. It's a really, really good group of people. We've got a ton of advisors that are going to be helping as well. Great people from the community. Michelle Sklar, Gina Rothstein for Place to Give. I could talk for a few hours on the great people in Calgary. The other big announcement we have is that we are officially partnered with Critical Mass. So they're just down the street, and they're a huge international digital agency. And they really want to, he calls it a town, he wants to put this town on the map. So Chris Gokert, the president of Critical Mass, has graciously volunteered a whole bunch of services for all the startups, a whole bunch of services and support for AcceleratorYYC itself, which is extremely exciting. We're going to start pushing that through with things like the Charity App Challenge, some enterprise-level hackathons, a bunch of events, which leads us into Global Entrepreneurship Week, which is what we're here to kick off. Global Entrepreneurship Week, just so I get it right, is 35,000 events happening simultaneously around the world in 125 different countries. So it's a big deal. They're trying to revolutionize the way people work, the way they think, get rid of some of that top-down mentality. It's an opportunity for everyone in the community to get connected, to join a startup, meet a mentor, or just experience an element of startup life. This falls right in line with AcceleratorYYC's mission. We're trying to entrench Calgary as a global leader in innovation for energy, technology, and social enterprise. So, we also have a very special guest, John Carlo, who is the Councillor of Inglewood, is going to come kick